What's good, YouTube? It's me, Pill Trades. We're back with another video, but this video is more personal for me because this is a video on why I keep breaking my rules and like just trying to figure it out with different. Research that shit for a couple days now, like looking at what I did, um, trying to correct them, and like planning for the future. But this would probably help a lot of people with like my journey and stuff. But it's more for me, but I mean, it's not really for me. It's for like everyone, because there's gonna be some things I say in here that I'm gonna be like, wait, I'm doing that dumbass shit. Maybe I could use this to fix it, but yeah. Basically, I'm trying to understand why I sabotage myself, like the emotional triggers and shit, and that discipline is key in the long term, and to try to leave the system that I can apply every day. And this YouTube channel is for me to document everything. So um, basically, I'm gonna go over all my fucking holy basically gonna go over my findings and yeah. So to start off with, I think like we all know at this point um how we're supposed to trade, right? Like it's not like new news to anyone. I guess this is more for my experience of I guess it's more for like if you're a little experienced with trading, but um after a while of trading, when you're like on the verge of becoming profitable, it's like I think I'm kind of very profitable, but like I'm in a little slump right now, and that's where I'm kind of at right now with knowing how to trade, right? But um I don't know. It's like yeah, it's like I know I'm supposed to do in the markets, right? But like I still break my rules after a little while. It's like I've studied my strategy and everything. Like I haven't really back tested, but I've forward test. I've watched hours of people trading like me, people not trading like me. But like the moment like the eval is gone, the eval and fundeds are given to me, it's like I become someone like I don't really like because recently I realized like the problem isn't even fund knowledge anymore. I'm able to hit banger ass trades like this trade right here. Like I followed on my rules, right? What's it called? Right there, Fib entry 8 o'clock. I waited until 8 o'clock. This trade would have put out at like 8 exactly 8 o'clock exactly. But I had a limit order. I could have targeted what's it called? This POC or currently, if I actually don't extend this right, it was motherfucker. It was not. Yeah, it was that very area low at that current time, but this was a strong magnet because we're at all-time highs. And with this huge move up, we got the leg down. Another move up and gold, the same thing, right? It's 8 o'clock right there. Entry, boom, shorts. You feel me? And this was the -2 to -2.5. Actually, I draw this wrong. No, I drew this shit wrong. No Drake. But yeah, this would have been I think this is overnight. Yeah, overnight very high. This -2 to -2.5 area. And this is like the area reversal I was looking for. And we actually bounced off the -2 to -2.5 again. It's like it's not even a strategy problem at this point anymore. It's more of self-sabotaging, right? Like I already have all the knowledge I need to become profitable. But like why does my fear of doing the accounts override like the logic I put in place or like my system that I have, right? Why do we just revenge trade when we know that shit's never going to be good for us in the long term? Like we know we can do better, but we just keep revenge trading for no reason. So I don't know. But I guess one of the key things I want to be looking at was entering my trades too early, right? right? Like, I don't know why, but I just keep entering my trades. Sometimes, I mean, it's not recently, I don't enter them too early, but like I used to, is what I would say. I'm used to entering them early for, I don't know why. I don't know why I decided I should enter my trades early, but we've gotten to the point where I'm just starting to enter my trades too early previously. And I think one of the reasons why is like you're forcing setups, right? You're forcing the setup because you're not waiting for confirmation, really. You just want to jump in for no reason. I think this is more related to FOMO, right? Just jumping into the trade because you don't want to miss that move when really you should have waited for a retest. Like I don't know if y'all watched King Capital, but he just trades straight very high or short, very low or short. He doesn't wait for any confirmation. But the style I want to trade, I want to wait for confirmation, right? Like here, I could have entered at 823 because this was truly the high, right? I would not have stopped out. I would have gotten close, but I'm not gonna stopped out. This was truly the high. So now think about it. What drawdown was that? Same time with the weight it is right now. I don't know. But right here, I could have waited. I mean, how long is this? 40 minutes. I could have waited. Never only been risking 500 to make 1.5K right there. Right? Like the markets reward us for waiting. Um, but once we're like in our emotions and shit, it's not even about the trade anymore. It's more about like a sense of fear. Like you're thinking like if this shit just goes without me, I'm gonna be cooked, right? Like even on NQ here, if I had entered longs right here, because I seen, oh my god, we're about to break off the EMA, I would have gone and stopped out, right? Instead of waiting for my precise entry. So it's more of learning to have that patience for that discipline, right? Um, I think it's all in your head sometimes about just FOMOing for no reason because you're just there. Um, already maybe you blew a set of accounts already, and you're like, fuck, I need to make that shit back. You just start entering random traits. Like you're reading price action correctly, but your entries are like getting fucked up because on a 50K, you have 2K of drawdown, right? So you could just, I mean, I used to just, hey, I mean, I don't think it's really wrong with ROI, but like on your personal account, I think you have to limit the, man, I know the trade's gonna be right. I might as well just fucking put 2 minutes on it, set through the drawdown. The trade's gonna go my way anyway. But that's like a way for you to easily build that I have to be right every time. And if you're not right, you just fuck yourself up mentally. But yeah, another thing is moving your stop loss, right? Another big thing is moving your stop loss. You should place your stop loss the trade where trade gets invalidated, right? It should not. Oh fuck, hold up. All right, never mind. Yeah, you should put your stop loss where the trade gets invalidated. But yeah, you should be putting your stop loss over. Fuck, just exit me. But yeah, you should be putting your stop loss where the trade gets invalidated. And price gets close to it. You don't have to feel discomfort with that. It's like this is the trade, this is the idea I have, and this is what I want to do. It's like you shouldn't be negotiating with yourself like, let me move it up a little bit. Maybe he wants to sweep this high, or maybe he wants to sweep this low, right? You should just let it be. Because if you're wrong, you're wrong. There will always be another opportunity in the markets. Like After you blow your account, I knew a lot of you after you blow your account, you're just gonna be like, what the fuck? I could just taken this trade on my eval and I already passed. Like your mind becomes clear after you make like a stupid ass choice. It's like I think it's just that fight or flight response with trading that a lot of traders have to overcome. Like same with me. Like that's what I'm going through right now. So I'm recording this whole shit because I'm trying to overcome it. Because like right now, yeah, I know what I should do. I set up the rules, I set everything up, but when it comes to it, sometimes you slip. You shouldn't be slipping as traders because let's say you're on an actual live account. Are you gonna blow 50 fucking K? Are you blow your rent? Like what if you got fucking kids, man? Okay? Are you gonna blow everything? Like no, we can't you can't be doing that. But yeah, moving the stop loss should be just a no brainer. Just don't move the stop loss. Cause once you start moving stop loss, that leads to having no stop loss. You feel me? I mean, I used to trade with no stop loss. Yeah. So, cause I think the way I used to trade a little bit was 'cause I was right 90% of the time, right? So I didn't really care about the stop loss. And it was mostly evals. I didn't use stop loss at all. But evals, I'm not getting paid to sit on them and wait. So I didn't really want to use the stop loss. It's like if the trade idea isn't valid, it's invalid. You spoil the account, which that's a wrong ideology. With what I'm trying to do with the in the future with 20 Apex accounts, 520 evals. I don't want to be blowing. Actually, Apex always got the 90% off. Bro. I don't want to be blowing. Actually, let me see. And it's 700. I still, it don't matter the price. You don't want to be blowing like a band every time you're trying to have pass an account, right? So, um, you should always have a stop loss. You should be able to accept, okay, the trade is not going in my favor. It is what it is. Let me move on and try to do something else. Another thing is um revenge trading. Another key thing is revenge trading, right? After a loss, something just changes in your head. Especially with me, it's like, is I set up wrong? I need to get my money back. What the fuck? Is this a good trade? Like, I'm not even thinking about that no more. It's like you start looking at the green, you look at the red. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I just fucked up everything. Like, this trade was supposed to be a banger. It was supposed to hit. That's when you stop trading your system. You start trading emotions, and those are the trades that will blow your account. Not right now, not maybe not tomorrow, but it just has to win once, and your whole account is gone. You could full port the next setup, and sure, you make the money back, but maybe not tomorrow or the day after. It just has to win once, and your whole account is gone. So with revenge trading, it's um basically coincides with the stop loss, right? With the stop loss and the revenge trading, you just have to accept the loss, right? Like no matter what, just accept the loss. Like I don't know anyone in real life that has never taken a loss. Like sure, a lot of people are like, man, I've did this, I did like no one that I know in real life has never taken a loss. Like, there's no fucking way that you've never taken a loss in your life. And if you have, like shit, you got it, bro. But there's no one I know that has never taken a loss. So yeah, just being able to just accept the loss. Like I don't know why I can't just accept the loss. Cause it's like, do I want to be right 100% of the time? Of course. Am I going to be? No. No one is right 100% of the time. It's not fucking possible. So yeah. And then another thing I would say taking low quality setups, right? This is a key thing. Sometimes I know a sub maybe hasn't fully developed, right? Like maybe I'm taking shorts, but I've waited too long. So I enter like, hold on, let me see if I can. Let's say prices like, let's see prices like this, right? I'm just trying to take shorts. I saw the shorts here, right? Then here, maybe I see the shorts again. I'm like, oh shit, I missed the trade. So this is my position then. That's my position. Take shorts. Actually, this is a bad drawing. Hold up. Let me redo this. Okay, we get that displacement leg down, right? Right here, we change. And then we go up, retest, we keep that high intact, right? And then I see the shorts at this area right here for something like this, right? But I'm ready. I don't believe myself, right? So I enter the trade right here, right? And then this is my trade instead of my trade being like this right here. So then price goes like this, then returns, right? I mean, the drawing's kind of iffy, but let me redraw a little cleaner. But let me redraw a little cleaner, right? That's price goes down, 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 then down like that, right? So instead of entering at the top right here, where we want our entry to be, maybe this is like OTE, right? We enter right here in the middle of consolidation, causing us to roll account or take that loss right there because that's a terrible setup for us. We want to be always be entering at the OTE or the value area low, value area high, right? The value area high or the value area low should always be our entries. Not having these low quality setups of just random fucking me reading price action. That should not be an option for me with trading. It's like you're just trying to validate yourself because you're just impatient with the market. You're not even trading, you're trying to put probabilities in your favor. You're trying to basically just trade hope at that point. There's nothing that you're actually doing. But yeah, get that. And then another thing is FOMO. I mean, I'm gonna touch on it a little bit here, but I'm gonna touch on it more next week. But everybody's gonna feel FOMO. Your friend get to go to a party, you don't get to go to a party, that's FOMO. Um, you trying to go to college, you don't get into the college, you see everybody go to the college, that's FOMO. FOMO is gonna happen every time. For me, you already see price moving in the direction you wanted, you feel pressure to enter instantly or it leaves you. That's the same with the taking low quality setups and entering early, right? It's the same thing. It's what all leads to FOMO. So that is a key thing, but I think I'm gonna touch more on that next week. I think this one I just want to focus on like everything that's making me to break my rules. Another thing is refusing to accept the loss, right? Another thing is accepting losses. This is a big one, right? It, we all struggle with that once we start trading. Once we're in a trade and the trade starts going against us, you're like, oh my God, it has to come back. It will come back. Just need more time, right? But that's never going to happen. You just have to accept that this is where my trade gets invalidated. This is where my idea gets invalidated. I don't have to do anything. I just have to accept that I am wrong. I will never be 100% right. It's not possible. If you're 100% right, hit my line, bruv. Hit my line, bruv. I will pay you to trade for me for 100% right. But again, no one is. So, um, you have to accept the uncertainty. Fuck. You have to accept the uncertainty that comes with trading. The market does not give a fuck about your opinion, right? The market does not give a fuck. It will always be there. I blew my accounts. The market is still right fucking here. Like the market is still here doing its own shit, bro. Did not give a fuck about it. Holy fuck, what a level. Anyway, the market's right here, but doesn't give a fuck about you. Right? Did not give a fuck what you want. The market will always be there, no matter what. So you just have to accept the loss and come back another day. We have hold on, let me make sure I'm not. We have 115 hours a week. 115 fucking hours a week. Like you just have to accept the loss for that, what, 30 minutes, maybe a minute, 5 minutes. Just accept the loss. Like, I don't know why I can't just accept the loss. So yeah, the key thing in that is the market will always be there, right? There's no reason to chase that. We have 115 hours a week to trade. Why would we let 1 hour fuck up 114 hours? It's not worth it. But but yeah, I mean, the key idea with that is we got 115 hours, bro. Like, why are we refusing to accept the loss? We have 115 hours to win. Like, even if we have a 70% right win rate, we have to be right 80 hours of that 115 times. Like, that's not even bad. You're just wrong 35 times, right? But if you blow your accounts, you're gonna be wrong 115 fucking times because you can't fucking trade. So yeah, just accept the loss. I mean, the whole thing with this is just you have to tell yourself you're really going to take 8+ setups. If you miss a move, just miss it. It's like there's nothing I can do about it. I missed the move. I missed the move. Go on my day. I come back during maybe New York. Maybe when my setup hits again, when I hit the -2, the buy high, or I hit an entry trigger for me. But yeah, I guess part two would be um I guess more focused on the emotional aspect here, right? Let me go to here. All right, that works. All right. The next part will now be emotions. Yes. I guess you can start with the dopamine, right? Dopamine is used a lot when we're fucking trading. Something like I mean, I think we've all realized that, but that shit is like the pleasure center for us humans. It spikes a lot when we're trading because we're basically gambling in a way because we're betting that the idea we have is going to pay off, and when it does not, we get fucked, right? Because something happens if we take a trade like this trade I have here. I caught the low of fucking Asia, right? This means my dopamine probably increased. I mean, it did increase, not even fucking probably. It did increase. Like, we can't control that because that just comes with fight or flight. And if a trade loses, the dopamine drops. And if it's expected, the dopamine just stabilizes, right? We're just, it's whatever. We want to be at that level where our dopamine remains the same, remains steady, right? We don't want it to be fluctuating in any way. It's because our brain is constantly saying, is it worth it? Do I want to do it again? Right? That's what comes with dopamine. But like in trading reality, um, when we enter a trade, we get an instant spike of dopamine, right? When we're watching the candles move, we're trying to predict. So we have that constant increase. And then when we check, oh my god, I'm up 15K on the fucking day. We get excited as shit. Dopamine is at an all-time fucking high. And even when we lose, we get the anticipation of, I'm going to make it back. I want to make it back. I need to make it back. Right? So, um, yeah, that is, I guess that's like the science behind FOMO and everything. Um, what else do I have in my notes? I guess another key thing is we want to be in a trade. Instead of making good trades, we immediately want to be in a trade. We don't want to be making no good trade, no nothing. We want to be in that trade, which is something that I mean, I don't really struggle with it, but I found sometimes I see a lot of people, they want to be in that trade. Not make a good trade, not just I want to be right on my idea, which is something that is very bad in the long run, right? In the long run, that is, oh fuck you up mentally. But yeah, I mean, basically, we're gambling. We could go to a fun casino right now. If we have an edge and we follow it, we'll be fucking rich. But the house has an edge. Same with trading. The only way we get our edge is with payouts, right? We're following our rules, being disciplined, right? We don't get an edge by entering random trades. But yeah, I guess that's how people play the lottery, right? Because if we just randomly win, oh my god, I want the fucking lottery. Maybe I should play again. But if over time we see like every day um, play the lottery and it doesn't work, the fuck am I paying for? The fuck I need a ticket for, right? So I guess we have to put that in trading over time. If we just stay disciplined, the reward is predictable, it stays the same. We have that steady line. But if we're like hitting banger trades, hitting daily loss limits, it's like we're up and down, up and down, up and down. So yeah. Because we don't want to teach our brain that bad behavior works sometimes. We want to teach our brain that bad behavior never fucking works. But I guess the next thing we can do to fix this is to create like a new loop, right? To create a new system like I'm doing, right? Um, we want to show that I put a fucking beat, bro. Discipline, we get predictable, predictable rewards, right? And emotion, we get no rewards, right? This is where we want to be. We get the reward of being successful long term and maintaining our edge, right? And keeping our edge. Holy fuck, not even keep. We're able to keep trading long term and we're keeping our edge intact. The motion, we do not want this, right? Because this is showing we're hitting daily loss limits, FOMOing, and everything, right? We want to create a system around discipline. So um I think for me personally, what I want to do for this is I could put it right here, right? The way I created my own is to follow my follow my training checklist, right? Follow my training checklist. Wait for setups. Wait for setups, right? No FOMO, no revenge trading, but I want to keep this steady line right here, right? That steady line is what I want to transfer to my playlist. I mean, not my fight, my checklist. That I want clean entries, right? This is the checklist I want to build. And with this, you can maybe create like a reward system. I don't know how I'm gonna do that though. I don't know how I'm gonna create a reward system because like the reward is trading, right? The long term goal. But I'm still working on like creating the reward system and shit. But um, if you start trading with your new system, you're gonna see that discipline sometimes maybe leads to you winning the trade, but it will always lead to your progress in the long term. Not the short term, but the long term. You'll think yourself 20 years later in the future that, oh my God, I actually followed that checklist. So, um, yeah, I want to build that system where um, discipline sometimes maybe gets rewarded, but I always, I always in the back of my mind, I'm making progress. Because right now, fuck, bullshit. Because right now, the behavior that I got, like revenge trading, sometimes I get profit. I overtrade, I win big. Sometimes I enter a little too early and I catch a move, but the market just has to be right one time and your account is blown. It can be right a lot of times, right? You're only like your fourth day for payout. Boom, you enter the trade. You don't catch a move. The market just has to be right one time for you to take that loss. But yeah, the whole purpose of like this emotional section was to just say that just build a discipline, right? You want the long-term discipline. You don't want the short-term discipline. You want the long-term discipline of this is what I want to do. This is what I'm going to do. This is why I want to do it. I guess a new section now, I guess. Or I'll start writing my notes. I mean, I guess here I wrote some ways that like the routine could work for like FOMO. Oh, that's interesting. I wrote. I guess I wrote for like a FOMO trigger. You chase the move. Sometimes you win. It's reinforcing your brain. But with the new system that you're going to create, it's going to be you wait. You know you don't have an entry. You don't have any regret, and your discipline rewards you later on. For when you catch that next trade that plays out, right? You only get rewarded if you don't chase the move and you wait for a step to enter. I think with revenge trading, for that thing would be you take a loss, you emotionally trade. Sometimes you recover, most times you don't. But it's reinforcing your brain the time that you do recover. But with the new system, you're going to take that loss, you're going to walk away. You don't have to walk away. But if you're just starting out trying to build that system, it'd be best to walk away to journal and then cool down, right? You only get rewarded for that if you do nothing after the loss. And then for over trading, you're bored, you see a random trade. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. But when it wins, that shit gets reinforced in your head that, yeah, this is what I want to trade. But with the new system, you get bored, you don't trade. You just look at the charts. Maybe you lock out. But then you build that discipline that if I don't see a trade, I shouldn't trade. All right. So you build that long term discipline. I mean, what's moving stop loss, especially, you could avoid paying the short term And sometimes the market does rebounds and hits your entry, but you get that reinforced. I'm always going to be right in the back of your head. It just fucks you up mentally. But if you accept the loss, you're able to see the markets clearly after you take that loss. So we have 115 hours a week for trading. So we just have to be able to accept the loss. I mean, I just have to be able to accept the loss and just emotionally reset. I see that new trade set up. But yeah, again, you do not get fucking rewarded for the outcome. You get rewarded for your discipline, right? You want the reward to be the discipline. But right now, we're just trading like gamblers. Yeah, I understand like payouts is the return on investment, but in the long term, we want to be disciplined because at the end of the day, we want live accounts, right? We want live accounts. We want to be able to copy trade 20, 40, how many still accounts? We want to be able to copy trade that, but if we're trading like a gambler right now, we're not thinking right. Because we want to be like a professional athlete, right? We show up, we eat well, we go to the gym, we show up for practice, we do well in the games, and we get rewarded by go to the NBA or the NFL, right? I mean, if you're in G League, GG's, but I'll fuck around. But yeah, with the correct process, you get rewarded. So that's something I like. I need to engrave in my head, right? Also, another key thing is we have to be able to experience an emotion without acting on like impulse. Because I think like for a lot of traders, we know what we're experiencing, right? But we react instantly to that shit. We don't even try to think it over or nothing. We just react instantly like, man, fuck this. I'm gonna keep trading this shit, right? We want to take a step back. But yeah, those are my notes. Whoa. I mean, yeah, it's basically more of the same thing of overreacting, fight or flight with trading, trying to win all trades back. Yeah, yeah. But oh, I guess another thing I said is losing $100 hurts more than winning $100. That's something I put that I don't know. I feel like that's interesting. Losing $100 hurts more than winning $100. Oh, I mean, I think we do we know. I feel like we know that to a certain extent, right? Because we can pass the eval, but we'll still keep in mind that one loss that we had. Okay, I mean, I don't really struggle with cutting winners early, right? But you have to know where to set your TPs and shit. So I think that is something else to overlook. Oh, another thing is ego and trading. Yeah. I mean, I guess I really touched on it, but you get attached to being right. Because as traders, we want to be on the right side of the market, right? We want us to be in control of the market, but that will never happen. Actually, no. You are in control of the market when you follow your edge, right? But like when you throw it out the window, you're part of 99 fucking percent rough. Like dead ass. You are part of the 99% as soon as we stop trading. If you gamble CPI, if you do all that bullshit, you're part of the 99 fucking percent, bro. Your edge is gone. But yeah, ego fucks you up, bro. You stop. You don't use a stop loss with ego. You refuse to exit positions because you're like, oh my god, I'm a fucking failure. You overtrade after a loss. You have to prove yourself right. Remove your stop loss, not to protect your fucking account, but to say I have to be fucking right. So I'll go back to my entry. The market is not reacting to you. but the ego would make you think like, oh my God, I'm getting validated by the market, right? So like for me, a lot of my trades weren't about strategy. They were just about me like, I'm not gonna be fucking wrong, bruv. Which I guess it works with the way I trade very aggressively and target a little bit of points. I think I target like let me see actually. We're here, I might as well fucking look at it. What do I target usually? One of my targets. Alright. I target 151 points, 74 points, and 50 points. This is a 1 to 3. Now, let me see for this trade. Ah, I want to see a trade where this doesn't work out. Actually, I'm not gonna reinforce my fucking ego, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening. But yeah, I guess. Oh, I guess I target 151 points. That's actually not too bad. Uh, but if you get fucked up, that is. Let's see, I took a short, right? Hmm. Right now, it looks like a lot of space. But when you're fucking trained, I should not a lot of space for. Yeah, I have to work on that. But yeah, a lot of the bad trades for me aren't really about my strategy. Just I don't want to be wrong, and at the amount of points I target, I feel like that shouldn't be a problem for me. But apparently, it's fucking a problem, bro. So yeah. What else do I have? Over trading, grand trading, poor executions, habits, habits, habits. I guess you can go. I can recap the whole fucking video on what I learned, right? Um, I guess my biggest fucking, I think my biggest triggers, what we call that shit. Trigger. Isn't that his name? Digga D's, is it? Hold up. My fucking notes, bro. Right. Okay. I mean, let's go to, yeah, you could say my emotional triggers, right? Is FOMO, right? The fear that my trade is gonna play out without me, that I see the move happening, I feel pressure to do something, and it's not even at that point I feel like FOMO is not even about the setup anymore, just chasing price. And like you start to regret it after, but just you have to put a stop to it at the start. Another thing is revenge trading, right? Another thing, revenge trading, right? For me, I feel like after a loss, something just clicks on my fucking head. Like I might even ask you this, I guess, sit up. I'm just thinking, can I make my money back? I need that shit back. Like I need my payout back, I need max payouts back. I need everything back. And like with that, once you're still thinking about that, I'm part of the 99% that no one be part of, right? Of just gambling. Right? You have no edge once you start revenge trading. Unless, nah, fuck that. I'm not even gonna go in there. But yeah, then I feel like overconfidence is another thing. I don't think I touched on it, but overconfidence, right? Overconfidence in trading is after I'm on a win streak, like yeah, after a win streak and I take a loss, I stop accepting that the risk the same way. Like I become too comfortable, which turns into carelessness, right? And that turns into clear fuck. The overconfidence turned into carelessness with taking steps I wouldn't take, increasing my size without thinking about it, and not noticing that in the moment, but because the winning just fucks with your brain so much. But that's when you give back a lot of profits fast as shit. Another thing is boredom trading, right? Another fucking thing is boredom trading. I feel like with my strategy, I can see a lot of fucking setups. I don't know if you can see here, but during New York, I had one, two, was it two? No, it was more than two. It was, I saw longs, I saw shorts, then I saw longs right here. That reversal during the New York PM, right? That boredom can fuck you up easily because you start forcing trades. But I don't think, like you have to find the balance between boredom and seeing a setup, right? I feel like as long as you have your entry triggers, boredom won't really be a problem, right? Because as traders, we have to sit on this chart to see ourselves play out, unless we set alerts, right? But even with alerts, you have to be able to deal with that boredom and just sit through the chop, right? It's not forcing trades that aren't there because you're bored, but yeah, you have to find that balance between boredom and seeing the setups. But yeah, with all this, what I noticed was that I just reduce the emotional decisions, right? Just accept the loss, accept the fact that this is for long term, and setting rules that I have right now. Can y'all see? I don't know if y'all watched the other video, but the rules I have set, right? I got two max trade, not two max trades, but 2 to 3 max trades, right? Two losses, I'm off. And then the entry checklist. This always has to be there 100% of the fucking time, right? Whether it be fib plus volume, right? Or the 2.5, the 2, or the 4 to 4.5. This needs to always be there, right? With the EMA, I'm looking, am I below? Am I above, right? And if I'm close to it, am I using it as resistance or am I using it as support, right? I should never be trading for a break of the EMA, right? I shouldn't really be trading for a break of the EMA unless the only way I should be trading a break of the EMA is if, let's say the EMA is right here, and price is like, this is my entry right here, right? I drew the fib, my entry is right here. This is the only reason I should be looking for the break of the EMA, right? Then yeah, my position sightings I reduced it a little bit. Me too. Actually, do not have it. I'm right here. Let me launch it. I mean, yeah, my counter. So this shit's a fucking saying. Whoa. Yep, right here. I have it. This is my limits. All right. So I think I did go on that with the position sizing, journaling. Right. I have a whole new journal. Let's see. Can I open? Oh wow, I have the wrong journal button up. Hold up. Yeah, right. I have my journal here that I'm using to track all my traits. You feel me? Track my mood, my confidence, my fear, my patient, my checklist, whatever's going on. And I have a thought journal that I'm gonna use every day to write whatever I'm feeling. It could be a sentence, it could be two fucking words, whatever. You just have to write it because the chart doesn't change every day. I fucking do. So yeah, another thing I feel like you should pay attention to is your environment, right? Um, I mean, I feel like when some people hide your P&L, sure, it could be helpful a little, but like you're going to see that P&L no matter what. So why the fuck am I going to hide it? If I have to be able to look at the P&L and not give a fuck about it, right? I have to remove distractions from around me, limit my trading hours, only trade at specific times, right? I set 8 o'clock, I'm gonna be on the chart to 8, unless I see after 30 days of being consistently disciplined that I'm able to handle getting on the chart earlier. I might get on the fucking chart until 8, right? It's like it's not an option for me, right? So yeah, just the discipline creating the really for me, I think just building that discipline. Um yeah, I mean habits on remove, right? Forcing setups, watching P&L, emotional re-entries after losses, trading outside planned hours, right? Again, my losses are not from my strategy being bad. They're from me being in a fucking bad mental state, right? Um, I mean, shit, if y'all, I mean, I would think anyone's actually gonna watch this, but if anyone's watching this, right, this week, the goal is not to try to make the most money, not to pass all my evals, just to become a different person, right? Because when I lose, I want to be the same person. When I win, I want to be the same person, right? Um, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people think that discipline is something you get one day. Like I feel like for me, it is, right? I think after a while, you see yourself losing accounts, losing money, with everything going nice, just waking one like, what the fuck am I doing? Right? Like, what am I doing, bro? Like, I have a profitable strategy. I'm a good fucking trader. I ain't gotten max payouts twice already, but I keep wanting to bullshit. So it's just more of um discipline is go through like that repetition and being honest with yourself that I'm gambling at this point. Like for me, this series like I'm making right now isn't like to pretend like I'm master trading. It's just documenting the process of me fixing my mindset. It's like holding me back from being the version of myself. Right. Again, this week I'm not trying to make the most money or get the most shit. Right. I'm just trying to become a different person, whether or not I lose or win. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think that's the end. Damn, it's an hour of me fucking around because I was trying to be dumb as shit into accounts. But wow, isn't that crazy? If I followed my rules and everything, and I had a fun account right now, what is that? That'd be a 1 to 16 right here. Yeah, and I use two minis, right? 540 per 8 bands. But at some point, I just have to come to terms with what I've become, right? I'm not at that level yet anymore. I'm not there. So right now, I just have to focus on building that discipline to get me there, right? Building discipline to get me to max payout again, renting prop firms, building my own live account. Because I think I plan on making a 50K live account, right? Um, but I think I want to aim for like the end of the year, right? Um, on a 50K live account, right? I think the rules for that account are still the same thing. 2K daily loss limit. I guess 1K loss limit per session. But I think this is going to fluctuate a little bit because um, hmm, I don't know. This for future me to think about, right? But this is going to be the main rules for this account. When I do make a live account, I think I'm going to use Topstep brokerage, right? I like the way it is so far, and I like Topstep so far because I don't know whatever other brokerage to use that feels this clean, bro. Like for much of that bullshit about Topstep, they actually have a clean ass platform. It just feels faster, and you don't have to pay for. No, you do have to pay for the data. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah. But yeah, that's the video right there. I keep breaking my rules, so make sure I did watch. Thank y'all for watching. But I mean, in the comment leaves like what you think you're struggling with and things like that. I'm see if I can respond like in my own opinion. But I'm struggling with the same shit, bro. Max payout, no matter how rich you get, you struggle with the same fucking shit. I can't realize that shit. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna see y'all either when I able to get a new set of accounts or the next ecology video, whichever one comes first. But peace out. Let's go trades.